So I bought this Renault Trafic 18 months ago with the idea of converting it to a camper. Um, it's pretty scratched and beaten, but it's got 65,000 miles and aircon, so I chose it. I chose it also because of the dimensions, quite compact, 5.2 meters long, 2.4 tall. So yeah, I squeezed there quite a few things. Sofa bed alongside the kitchen and a shower in the back. Let's have a look at it. Some overhead lockers. They don't take too much of the space, so they're quite narrow, but they're tall, about 40 centimeters tall. The kitchen is a big sink that I wanted, and double ring hob. The shower is quite narrow, built in fiberglass with the gel coat, and it's totally waterproof, and got a vase in there. And in order to use it, you will remove, as you can see, the camping toilet and pull up the shower curtains around. That we will do in a moment. The camping toilet will sit there, and with that rail, there we go. The space inside is 186 centimeters tall times 70 more or less around. Space for the shoulders. So if you're not too big, there's not too many issues. There's no splashes of water. Underneath the sofa, I have my battery bank, which is two batteries of 130 each, 130 amp each. And that is my DC to DC and solar controller, charge controller. And the rest is just storage for heavy items, large and big volume items. I need to organize it though. Over the sofa, we have these lockers, and as I said, they're narrow but they're tall, and got some shelf on them. I think they will hold enough clothing for 2 weeks for 2 people, so pretty happy with that. Got some gas traps there to maintain the door open. This model has a huge over the cabin bulkhead, so it's quite handy. I need also to organize it. But on top of the kitchen, some cupboards. They're very narrow. They're practically like vertical drawers, but I think it's enough for some couple of weeks, a week and a half of dry food. Yeah, plates, some cups, some glasses, and yeah, and a little compartment there for the cutlery that I need, of course, to put order on it. The water system in this van, I think is quite particular. I got some water here to fill up, and I have a filler point there in the beside the sink there. So I will fill it up with water. I got a water tank right underneath. That water tank is insulated, and what I would do is heat up some water and mix it up. That's my hot water system. It looks simple, or it looks too simple, I would rather say, but it is amazingly effective. I copied this idea from Rickvanman, and he just boiled a kettle and put it in a jug, but I just improved it a little bit. Put a thermometer and use a huge, big, couldn't find any bigger kettle, 5 liters of kettle, and boil some water and mix it up. I will do it in front of you to show you that this is not such a bad idea. There we go. While I'm doing it, I will tell you that the reason why I choose this is because the water heaters from Truma or from the Cascade, the Malaga or whatever, they're quite expensive, and they require, all of them require to open a hole in the side, quite a big one. So I didn't want to do that and spend the £450 that they cost on average. So I did this. This is my water mixer tank insulated. I use a calorimetry principle, very simple, in our webpage. As you can see, I calculate how much water I have to boil to achieve the desired temperature. I got 22 liters at 13 degrees and 5 liters that are going to heat up to 100. So that would result in that 27 liters of at 29 degrees. It's not enough. I'm targeting a temperature something in the range of 33 to 38 degrees. So I reckon I will have to reheat some water, and the whole process would take me from 35 to 40 minutes, nothing more than that. Remember that water heater, proper water heater, will take about 25 minutes, so it's not that far away. Yeah, just to figure out at the end that I need 3 more liters after that to achieve 37 degrees. So this is theoretical, so yeah, we'll see what is the result. I will pour my 5 liters of boiling water there into the tank. There it is. You can see the water already rising in temperature. You see in the bottom right corner. At the moment 16 degrees, but it will take some time to reach 20-ish degrees. So yeah, we'll just fill it up a little bit more and heat it up again, and you will see that's just a little bit more of water, and yeah, you'll see how the water is rising in temperature. That's my 27-ish liters, and my 35 degrees, which is enough. I mean, 27 liters at 35 degrees will be enough for 2 showers and washing up all the dishes of the day, no problem at all. How long does it take to cool down? Well, I think I'm seeing the water staying at a decent temperature for hours, for 4 or 5 hours. After 4 hours, this time it went down to 33. So especially if you have the heating on, the heating duct goes around very near, touching the water tank. So I'm pretty happy with that. After 4 hours, behind the tumble drawer, we have the connection with a 90-liter tank right underneath the cooker, and with that blue tab I will access to the extra water. You have the heating ducts in the back and in the front. On the front of the kitchen module we have the fridge. It's a nice CRX 50 from Dometic with the freezer compartment that you can remove to make it the whole of a freezer, or the whole thing of fridge. which I normally do. Underneath you see the heating outlets, one there, directionable, and another one there. And this is my only storage space of the whole kitchen module, so but anyway, enough for a couple of free pairs of shoes. The seating and table arrangement, you can put it there like this with a swivel seat. It's a swivelable table, so it's quite versatile, and there will be like this, put it back for traveling. The panel control, you see then the panel control, the voltage and the drawer. I just put the heating on, and this will be the water pump, although I can't show you working because the water is frozen. You have the lights, all the lights of the vehicle, of the van, the living area. That is those USB, and that is to dump the grey water, 75 liters underneath. And that is the fridge, only for the fridge, that you can control, of course, from the inside. Yeah. The lights are individually switchable. That is touch control, quite nice. And there's two more, as you can see there, and there they are. You can rotate them. That one is for the bulkhead, and this one for the kitchen. Let's close the doors, quite chilly. Access to the fuses. Yeah, I need to put some motor in those cables, but yeah, it's quite easy to access them in case you need to. In the back of the kitchen, opening that door, you have access to the 90 liters water tank through that hatch. Gas alarm and the Truma 24 E2400. Yeah, I need to change those pipes. Those pipes are not permanent from that gas manifold. There's a gas tank underneath. Yeah, the ventilation, I have that in the front. As you can open the hatch, there it is, open. And you can intake air or extract air. It's very quiet. You can sleep with it on easily. It can be loud as well, so by the way, very efficient. Towards the back in the shower, I have another one, a smaller one, and this one also extract air or pulls air in. The bed is a pull-out bed. I copied this idea from Mel's van life, rather, and it's at 1.9 meters times 1.2, so it's a double bed. It's quite comfortable. Happy with it. The connections, that will be two cigarette sockets of 15 amps each is the best thing, rather than putting these USB sockets, because you have much power with the other ones. But anyway, And yeah, I was looking for something practical rather than being beautiful. So the van is full of scratches, but I don't care. It's even better for people who might think there's a lot of things there to steal anyway. But the result, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with it. Even though there's some imperfections. This is the side of the kitchen cabinet and the space between two doors compared to the space between these other two doors. So, but I don't care. It's functional. Practicality was my focus, and yeah, the showers, the ones that I'm more happy with. It's got even two waist to make up for the inclination of the van. I don't need to hope to put leveling, and yeah, I mean, quite happy, very efficient. This one is works fine. Caravan style shower head. Also, you can hook it up on top for the shower. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, firstly, sorry for the quality of the video. I'm not an expert, that's for sure, but hopefully it will give you some ideas. This is my way to pay back to those YouTubers from which I took so many ideas, you know, and I will put some description of and thank you.